Hey guys, how you going? I'm trying to film a chat down here and we've brought the dog down for a run. She's running around like a spaz. Anyway, welcome back to Murray Crab Fishing. Thanks for being with us and thanks for all the support. Calm down, you. Thanks for all the support on the channel. We finally cracked 500 subscribers. That's not heaps, but to us that's amazing, and we couldn't have done it without you guys hitting that button. And we're super appreciative. We cannot thank you enough. Now, I filmed this chat yesterday in the Murray Crab Fishing Room, and I bumped the camera before I sat down. The frame moved and I filmed the whole thing about there. So when I was talking, my eyes were cut off and stuff. So I'm here to do it again. As I said, thanks for the support, guys. And one of the best things is I've actually met a few of our subscribers over the time, and everyone's so happy to meet us, and we're so happy to meet you guys, and we're glad you enjoy the content. And when we do meet some of you guys, it's always great. We just have a chat about fishing and whatnot. And the other day at work, Michael Pemberton, I think that's how it's pronounced, actually did a delivery to my workplace, spotted me from across the yard and came over and introduced himself because he recognized me from the channel, and that was fantastic. He came back a few days later for another delivery. We gave him a head sock, and he had just watched our channel and our Lolly Challenge channel, and he chucked me some bags of lollies so that I can do a lolly challenge again. He did give me 3 bags. One of them disappeared. I took them home for a challenge. The challenge was keeping them away from my family, and I failed. So I've got 2 bags I'm gonna hide well. And this weekend I've got another challenge on, hopefully on Sunday we're going to go fishing, and I've got a pocket fisherman challenge. I might add to that and chuck a lolly on as well, so we'll see how we go. But what this chat is about, guys, is a few of you have asked questions. A lot of people ask on nearly every video, not only ours, a lot of others on YouTube, but where's that? Where's this river? Where's that creek? Where's that spot? How do I get there? Etc, etc, etc. And I've had it recently a bit on trout videos. There's a couple of reasons I don't tell people, and one of them is when you put in the yards to discover a place yourself and you finally find a place that holds fish, the reward is so much better than if someone else told you where to go. That aside, there's also 500 subscribers here. But some of our videos, like our redfin videos and things like that, have got 7,000 to 10,000 views. Now, if I said, hey, everybody, this spot was here, and 10,000 people rock up there, then it's not going to fish very well anymore anyway. So that kind of defeats the purpose. We are happy, however, to help you guys out in any way we can. And we do tutorial videos, how to tie this knot. Hey, puppy. How to tie this knot, how to do that, where to cast. I'm happy to help you guys out with what works for us, what we look for when we're fishing and things like that. And what I'm going to do is give you a quick rundown on how we discover new trout water, what we look for, and hopefully help you get out and find your own secret little streams. Now in Victoria, I'm not so sure about New South Wales, but in Victoria, fisheries is pretty open about where they stock. So there's places like the Goulburn River, Lake Hume, Dartmouth, places like that. Fisheries have on their website, they stock trout in there. You know there's trout in there, and there's always going to be trout in there. There's also forums online. If your Department of Fisheries, DPI, or whatever state you're in, doesn't have an open sort of forum like that and let you know where they stock or they don't stock, there's still a lot of trout fishing forums on Facebook and YouTube and things that show you the common places, the well-known places that have fish. So that's where you need to start. What you need to sort of know about trout is that they'll move up. They push upstream, and if you want to find a secluded stream that has trout, you need to look at the waterways that streams feed into. So you take the Goulburn River, for instance, it's got heaps of trout in it. So rivers that run into the Goulburn River more than likely have trout in it. Creeks that run into that river that runs into the Goulburn River more than likely has trout in it. So what you need to do is work backwards from where you know there's trout. Look on the maps. Look for standout creeks, big defined creeks and rivers that look like they're hard to get to, that are off the beaten path, that are up dirt roads. Hey Lexi. That are up dirt roads and through bush and over fences and over logs and over obstacles. Look for that sort of stuff, because people are lazy. People do not want to go and put the yards in. They want to be able to pull up and have a flick. So if you can pull up to a waterway and have a cast, more than likely that area gets a lot of pressure. If you have to pull up and walk 500 meters, it'll get less. If you have to walk 2 kilometers, it'll get much less. If you have to walk further than that, it'll hardly be fished. People don't want to put in that effort. They don't want to walk through water, through blackberries and whatnot. So look for, on the map, so what we do is we look at a map, as has just come up now, as an overview. You can see a river, you know that river, oi! You know that river has trout in it, and this other river runs into it. This big creek runs into that, a medium creek runs into that, and a small stream that's spring fed, that always has water in it, runs into that. I would try and fish that stream because that stream's spring fed. So it has the foundations of a trout stream. It has water in it all year round. If it's got structure and it's cool enough and cover, it'll probably hold trout. And don't be afraid to look at streams that run into rivers that have trout but are below trout area. So if the top 3% of a river has trout and there's a creek that runs into, say, the top 10th% of the river, at some stage the trout's range may have been down that far and they've pushed up that river as well. But because that river doesn't run into an area where there's trout and that's known for trout, people don't fish it, they avoid it. So there's a fair chance there's fish up there that don't get targeted. So anyway guys, it's only common sense, but a lot of people don't really think about it that way. Hopefully if you didn't think about it like that, you do now. That's how we look for trout areas, and we've actually been very successful. We've found some small streams, some medium creeks that hold trout that aren't fished hard, and when you put in that, when you add that with the extra effort of walking in and knowing that when you get into a spot you might be stuck in there for 6 hours or 8 hours before you get out, people don't want to do that. You make that part of your routine and you'll find areas that fish exceptionally well. So we're going to go to one such area on Sunday. We're going to try a couple of challenges there. Hopefully we can catch a few fish. So if you want to see how we go and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button below, hit the bell icon, bang the like button, and guys, share it around with your friends. And thank you very much for the support. Thanks for being with us, and hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.